California had 40 refineries in 1983. Today, just 13 remain. After these closures, only 11 will be left, and the state keeps adding regulations that make it harder to operate. The California Energy Commission actually recommended pausing enforcement of the profit margin caps for 5 years because they realized the policies were driving refineries out of business. But by then, it was too late. The refineries had already decided to leave. Here is what makes this catastrophic. California requires a special gasoline blend called CARBOB that almost nobody else produces. Over 90% is manufactured by California refineries. When these refineries close, we cannot simply truck in gas from Texas or Arizona. We have to import it by ship from Asia. Only a handful of refineries in India, South Korea, and Singapore can even make California's special blend. The shipping nightmare is already playing out. California hit record imports earlier this year. It takes at minimum 4 weeks for a tanker to cross the Pacific. If there is a sudden shortage, like a refinery fire or a maintenance issue, California is stuck with astronomical prices for at least a month, while ships slowly make their way across the ocean. California is now an energy island with no bridges. There are no pipelines crossing the Rocky Mountains. There are no connections to Texas refineries. The only option is tankers from Asia carrying fuel that costs more and takes weeks to arrive. The human cost of this is staggering. When gas hits $8 a gallon, that is $160 to fill up a 20-gallon tank. For someone commuting 50 miles a day, that is over $500 a month just in gas. For delivery drivers, truckers, and anyone who drives for a living, it is economic death. Every product delivered by truck gets more expensive. Food, medicine, everything. Even neighboring states are panicking. Arizona and Nevada get most of their fuel from California refineries. When California runs short, Arizona and Nevada get cut off first. They are collateral damage in California's energy crisis. The irony is painful. California spent years attacking oil companies, passing regulations, imposing fines, and creating hostile business conditions. They declared they had finally beaten Big Oil. Now Big Oil is leaving. California is begging them to stay, while offering nothing that makes staying worthwhile. Valero looked at an $82 million fine. They looked at endless regulations, at lawsuits, and at a hostile political environment. Then they did the math and decided a $1.1 billion write-off was cheaper than staying in California. That is not a market failure. That is a policy failure. When a company decides losing $1 billion is better than operating in your state, you have created an impossible business environment. Phillips 66 closes this month. Valero closes in April. Gasoline prices are already spiking in anticipation. By next summer, when the full impact hits, California will be fully dependent on tankers from Asia and on whatever crumbs the remaining refineries can produce. $8 gasoline is not a projection anymore. It is a countdown. Valero got out while they could. Everyone else is stuck paying the price for a crisis that was completely predictable and entirely preventable. If you want to stay informed about California's energy crisis and gas prices across the West Coast,